And we don't have the time.
Are we live?
I think
Okay.
we're live. Hello, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Let me just check in the group to make sure that we are live.
Yes.
Yes, I see us there. Perfect.
Oh, great.
That's awesome. If you guys are joining, happy Wednesday. Thank you for
Happy
being here.
Wednesday.
I'm super excited that you guys are here. As you
Yeah,
jump
we are.
on, as you jump on, or if you're catching the replay, just put in the comments live or replay so we know who is here. We look forward to seeing who's here and also where are you tuning in from?
Absolutely. Yeah. We'd love to know. We'd love to
Yeah.
know.
Awesome. I see Lisa is watching.
Hey, Lisa.
Matt Deepak is watching.
Welcome.
Welcome. All right. And I'm sure more people are going to be jumping on in just the next minute or so as they get notified. So how about we just get going and then see people coming in. Let's just shout them out and
Unfortunately, nothing's coming on on my phone. I don't get to see anything. Okay. It's coming up.
Lubna's here now. I see. Hello, Lubna. Oh, she says, hello,
Lubna.
beautiful.
Hey, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about fixing your unique sales proposition so people choose you, right? And so let's just get right into it. Lisa's commenting. Awesome. Are you seeing those comments yet, Cindy? Or are you
Yes. I can see Lisa. Lisa's live from King George, Virginia. She said it's chilly there.
I hear you. Okay, so let's talk about our unique sales proposition, right? Like if people are not scrolling past you because they're not interested, right? So this really refers to our messaging, right? What makes us unique? It's not that they're not interested, it's just that they're scrolling because they don't understand you or your messaging fast enough for it to really click for them, right? And this is one of the biggest things we see with women who are showing up consistently. They're doing the work, right? But it's just not converting.
That's right. Here's a quick check. This will help us tailor this. Have you guys ever felt like your content is actually good, but it's just not landing? Drop a yes in the comments if you can relate to that. And this is such a frustrating place to be because you're not bad at what you do. And Kelsey already just talked about that. Mm-hmm. You're just like, why is this not clicking for people?
Yeah. You're thinking, I'm posting, I'm trying to be consistent, right? And your content isn't bad.
Yeah. It just kind of sounds like everyone else.
Yeah.
And that's the part that people don't realize. You just can't be saying the right things. But if it sounds like everything else your audience is seeing, guess what, guys? They're just not going to stop.
Right? Yeah. If they don't recognize themselves right away, they're not going to stop. Right? Mm-hmm. So have you ever read your own posts and really thought about it and saying like, this sounds like something anyone could say, right? And if that is you, just drop me in the comments because, we can resonate with this as well, right? This is something that you build on over the course of your entrepreneurship, right? So just drop me in the comments if that's you. And this is actually a good sign, right? Because it means that you're close. You just need to sharpen that messaging, right?
Yeah, Kelson, I got to tell you, Lubna said she agreed. Lisa said yes. So drop those comments. Thanks so much for dropping those in there. I just wanted to pop in and let you know that we've got people actually agreeing with us and definitely can resonate with what you're saying.
Perfect. That's really great. So this live is for you guys, right? This is for you to really help you move forward in this area. Your unique sales proposition is just this, right? Why someone chooses you instead of someone else, right?
That's right. And you're not in your head, in their mind. That's the difference for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about how can we fix this, right? We know, okay, it's not quite landing. We're not really sure exactly why. So let's talk about fix number one. Fix number
Yep.
one is it's generic content, right? So like we said before, if you can see, if you can imagine that your content could be copy and pasted onto someone else's page, then you know it is too generic, right? We want to be different enough that our ideal clients recognize us, right? And this is where we see things like, I help women feel confident, or I help you step into your power, right? And let me just say this, these aren't wrong, okay? They're not wrong. But what they're not doing is they're not creating a space for a decision, right? Because it's too generic. It's too generic and the content isn't speaking to them directly yet. So if you have felt this, just drop a generic down in the comments, because this is really important, right? Like, first step of fixing anything is really recognizing that this is a problem for yourself, right? So just remember that you don't really need to sound better, right? You just need to sound more specific to you, right? Because
That's right.
even if someone is doing something exactly the same as you still have your unique twist on it. You still have your unique special sauce, is like I like to say, right? Or your 10% edge. And that's what's going to attract those clients to you rather than the other person that does the same thing.
That's right, Kels, absolutely. And that brings us to fix number two, which is problem specificity. So if your message is too broad, people don't feel urgency. So because your audience is not walking around thinking, I need confidence, they're thinking, I'm posting and no one is actually reaching out. And I don't know what to say anymore, or I feel like I'm doing everything that it's not, and it's not working. That's the level you want to actually speak to. Do you want to be specific or general? Got to really bring that into back to being specificity, to being specific. And this is where people start leaning in when they feel like you're in their exact moment.
Absolutely. And I just want to shout out, hello, Stephanie, for hopping on. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
So
Hi,
now
Stephanie.
go ahead.
No, sorry. I was just saying hi, Stephanie.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So now let's jump into fix number three, right? We said we're
Yep.
going to give you three fixes. So the first one was, are you being generic, right?
That's right.
The second one is, are you being really specific to the problem? And then the third one we're landing on here is the outcome. Okay. Fix number three is the outcome. People don't buy coaching, right? They're like, oh, I need a coach. No, that is not it. What they buy is what changes. What results will they get, right? And this is where a lot of messaging gets stuck. It talks about the process, but it doesn't talk about the result. And that's what people are really looking for, right? We're looking for results that people are Googling, right? What are they Googling? What are they putting into that search bar? So you want to really think deeply about that, right? Because they're not saying, I want a coach, because there's a million different types of coaches out there, right? But they're thinking about, how can I solve this problem? Right now, it's going to be a coach that can help them solve this problem, but it's about the problem itself, not the coach, right? And so, like I said, this is where a lot of messaging gets stuck, talking about that process, and we really want to tie it into that result. So I'm going to give you an example. You'll feel more confident, right? So that's really generic. Versus, you'll know exactly what to say so people start reaching out. You can really see the difference here, right? Is this clear or unclear? Drop that in the comments, guys. If this is clear or unclear, you can definitely tell the distinct difference, right? One goes into more detail. The other is just like, oh, you feel confident, right? Well, confident in what? Right? Confident in what? So the difference between content people like and content that makes them move, that's what makes the difference, right? So yeah, and now Cindy's going to talk about how we can really reframe this for ourselves, right?
Absolutely. So you don't need to be more unique. You just need to be more clear, as we talked about. And that should feel like relief. Honestly, it really should, because it's not about reinventing yourself. Really, it's about saying what you already do, just better. So hit the word, comment the word engage if you agree with that.
Absolutely. This is so important, guys. We run our events monthly, and this is one of the first things that we talk about, right? Is your unique sales proposition, or other people call it a positioning statement, right?
Right.
Your I help statement. It's really about that core messaging that we are putting out there into the world in our content, in our I help statements, in our bios, right? It's about all of that. How are we presenting ourselves as being different, right? Are we generic, or are we being really clear to the problem that we're solving? So I do see some comments in here. You know, I see Lubna saying, right, generic. Lisa's generic. Lisa's clear and understands. Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you so much for engaging here in the comments, guys. That really helps.
Yeah,
right?
thank
that
you.
We're on the right path and teaching you guys things that are very valuable, right? That's super important for us. Yeah. So if you're seeing this live and thinking, okay, I get it, right? But how do I fix it? Right? So we gave you those 3 things to fix it, but even better than that, we've made something for you guys. Okay. Let's get you over that hump. Let's really dial this in for you. So it's a unique sales proposition worksheet, right? So if you want to really try to dial this in, then just drop USP below, and we will get that to you right away.
Yeah. And if you're at the point where you don't want to just keep guessing and you want someone or someones to actually look at your message and help you fix it, you guys book a get paid game plan call. Say that 5 times. So
right.
I'm going to say that. Try to say that 5 times. I'm just kidding. Book a get paid game plan call. The link is in the comments. And we'll be happy to set some time up with you guys and talk some more about that.
Absolutely. And like we always tell everyone when they're trying to book a call with us, if you can't find a time that works for you that's on the schedule, just send us a DM, right? Our profile links are also in the comments here for you guys. So just send us a DM and we will definitely look at our schedule and see what we can move around for you. Okay. We have no problem doing this. So we'll leave you with this. Okay. If people don't understand you, I'm going to say that again. If people don't understand you, they don't choose you. Okay. This is super important to really understand because a confused mind doesn't buy, right? A confused mind doesn't follow you. A confused mind doesn't join your group, right? Because they're not sure where they fit in your ecosystem. If this live really resonated with you and you really felt like, oh my gosh, yes, like I need to improve this part of my business, like we said before, just drop USP below. We'll get that worksheet over to you. So whether you're live or on replay, do that. We'll be going back and checking the comments. Okay. Absolutely. And we'll get that worksheet over to you through your DMs. Or if you just, like Cindy said, if you want to chat a little bit further about this, right, just click the link below and book a call with us. So this is our live for today. I hope this was really, really powerful and useful for you guys, and especially the worksheet. If you're feeling like you need to move forward with this, right, the worksheet is going to really help you dial this in. So I guess until next Wednesday, we'll see you again. We are so happy. I just want to briefly say, so happy that both Cindy and I could come on today. We finally figured it all out, got it going. So you will be seeing our beautiful 2 faces every week going forward. So anyways, have a great rest of your day, guys. We look forward to seeing you again.
Bye, guys. Take care. Be safe.